And welcome back. It's your buddy, your pal, Jaime Hellcat here at Mack Haik Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram here at 11,045 North in beautiful Houston, Texas. Doing another video for the Mack Haik Auto Group. Today's vehicle is going to be our 2024 Dodge Hornet. Now, take a look at the front. It's going to look very similar. It's going to look a lot like our Scat Packs, a lot like our Hellcats. You can see the front end. You've got the same little entry here in the grille. You've got your little heat exchangers on top, just like our Hellcats. What Dodge has done, they've taken a small SUV, which are very popular right now, and they're always tweaking it and turning it into a Dodge. And by that, I mean, they're just making it a whole lot more fun. You can get one, you get from point A to point B, or you can get one, it's gonna be a blast to drive. Now, this thing is gonna have your inline four, it's a Hurricane motor, it's a turbocharged motor. You're gonna have 268 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque. You're gonna have all-wheel drive, torque vectoring. You're going around a corner and it kind of pulls you into the corner and makes it just so much more fun to drive. So instead of just going to point A to point B, kind of in a boring way, get one of these, you're just gonna have a blast on it. Now, taking a look on the side, you can see you've got your blacked out wheels. It's gonna be a blacktop package. I believe the color is gonna be Abyss is what they're calling it these days. So you're gonna have your blacked out logos, your Hornet logo here, which is kind of reminiscent of the Hellcat. It's kind of got a little aggressive logo to it. Your mirror caps are also gonna be blacked out. You're gonna have your gloss black here on your windowsills. On the back, all the Dodge logos are also gonna be blacked out. All right, and here we are at the back end of the 2024 Hornet GT Plus. Now, if you take a look at it, they've cleaned up the taillights. Taillights are nice and slim and slightly aggressive. Once again, here, your blacked out logos, your Hornet GT logo. You're gonna have your park assist, which are gonna be the backup sensors that beat the so you don't hit anybody on your way back. Back end's nice and cleaned up as well. You've got your backup camera. And if you look closely at the glass, it comes down almost in a V. It's real slight when you're real close to it, but when you back up a little bit, it's almost like a sharp V. It looks kind of cool. You've got your powered liftgate. And you got your cover here, that way you can stow all your gifts. Make sure they're gonna bust out your windows, out of sight, out of mind, that kind of thing. Plenty of room here. Let's go ahead and close it back up. Hit this button here, it comes down for you. And there's that button so you can go ahead and lock all your doors. You also have a spoiler back here. It's nice and subtle, but it's still there. If you know to look for it, you see it, it's a little aggressive. Not too boy racer, too fast, too furious, but it's still kind of cool looking. You got your shark fin, which is gonna be your GPS antenna, and also for your satellite radio, which is included in the vehicle. All right, now that you've got a rough idea about how incredibly cool the Dodge Hornet is on the outside, the cool part really is on the inside. All right, and here we are on the inside of the 2024 Dodge Hornet GT Plus. Very cool place to sit. Now, you've got your steering wheel. It's not a big steering wheel, it's thick. You've got a flat bottom steering wheel that's very reminiscent of all our SRT stuff. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up real quick. Not too long because we're inside. But a couple things that you'll notice, all this is digital. There's no analog gauges anymore. So you can always reconfigure that. Now the shifter is a really cool part because when you click it, it's just got a real tactile feel to it. You're gonna have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. Let me go ahead and turn this off before I ruin everybody's day inside the dealership. You see your Hornet logo pop up here. Let's go ahead and hit the on button here so everything will fire up. There you go. There's your Dodge logo. Here's your sport button. Now, when you hit the sport button, it's going to change your mapping of your transmission, so it'll give you more aggressive downshifts. It'll shift a little more aggressively as you're driving. It'll get closer to red line. It's going to have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and you'll also have wireless charging. So what you tend to do, you get to look up something on your phone. Let's say you're using Apple Maps or you're using Google Maps. Once you have that already loaded up on your phone, just go over to the vehicle. When you turn it on, everything's gonna be synced up, so it'll automatically populate on the screen here. So let's go ahead and add a device, which is gonna be my phone. Search for Bluetooth devices. Let me open up the Bluetooth portal on my phone. Let me go ahead and search for Bluetooth. There's Jaime's iPhone, which is here. And here we go. Let's go ahead. Yes, we're gonna hit pair. I just hit pair. Allow contacts to sync. That's going as well. You want to use Apple CarPlay, use Apple CarPlay, okay. Follow instructions on your device. Now you can see here's a phone, and there's Apple CarPlay, and boom, it's your phone, so you're always familiar. There's my home map here, and you have all your apps. Here's the little icons on the bottom are going to be all the apps together. So you have them all here. You can see how quickly it scrolls through. There's almost no lag. This will be your most recent apps. So there's your navigation to home. I was listening to Dateline podcast, so there's that. Now, whatever you click on will automatically maximize itself. You're gonna have your shortcuts here for your ambient temperature inside, your heated seats, and your vented seats. Like I said, this is the Plus. It's really nice. Go ahead, here's your vehicle information. You can go ahead and change all your settings, your safety, your driving assistance. You can change your profile. It'll memorize your keys or your settings for your favorites. You've got 1 and 2 for your driver settings. It'll memorize your favorites on your radio, your seats, and your mirrors. For your climate, you've got your fan speeds here, fan speeds there, up and down. There's your off, that sets it off. It's just a really nice build. You can feel it all here. One thing that's kind of new since it's a Hornet and hadn't been around before, you're going to have your volume control, which is going to be a roller rocker here as opposed to a knob. So normally you're looking around for the knob, but it takes a little while to figure it out. But once you're there, you're used to it. Your shifter is going to also be leather wrapped, so it feels good in your hand. Here's your start and stop button. And this used to be a lighter, but it's not a lighter anymore, so now it's just power. But back in the day, you could use it to smoke a cigarette, but not anymore, I guess. You're gonna have your USB and your USB-C for high-speed charging there. You got your ESC, which is gonna be your electronic stability control. You can shut that off if you feel like getting crazy and sliding the car around, not that we recommend it. You have your auto start, auto stop button, so when you're at a stoplight, your vehicle's motor will shut off. All your electronics, your AC will still continue to operate as normal, but it'll save you a little bit of gas. The second you let off the brake, the engine starts, so you'll never have a lag as to having to wait for it. And if it does bother you, if you're a little more old school and you don't like it, you can go ahead and shut that off here as well. You're gonna have your controls here for your windows, same thing with your mirrors. You're gonna have your operations here for opening and closing your vents, so it's a little roller rocker here, it makes it nice and easy. You got I don't know if you can see it through the camera back there, but you got a little barrel here that adjusts the brightness of your gauges on the inside. You can set up your lights for on or auto. Nice and handy. You set it up in auto, you never have to worry about it. As soon as it gets dark, it'll automatically turn on. When you turn on your windshield wipers, your headlights will automatically come on. That's a nice safety feature. All right, folks, once again, thanks for watching. And I gotta tell you, you have to drive it. Once again, let me go brush over the details. 268 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque, all-wheel drive, torque vectoring. The thing is a blast to drive. You can go drive a small SUV that'll get you from point A to point B, or you can drive one that's gonna be a blast. This thing is a blast. I've been here a long time, see some cars, I like them, they're cool. I'm very excited about the Hornet. I'm also excited about the Compass Limited, which is also cool. We'll be going over that as well too. But I'm telling you, drive it. We had somebody come in, hadn't driven one before, he was getting it for his daughter, drove it, lost his mind. The daughter lost her mind when she got it. You have to drive one. Once again, it's easy to reach us. You can either leave a message down at the bottom, or you can call the dealership here at 11,000 North Freeway at 281-447-9500. Ask for Jaime Hellcat, or ask for Quad, or ask for Omar. We're all pretty handy. We all have a pretty good knowledge of the vehicles. Give us a call. We'd love to help.